Hi guys, okay, so it's lunchtime now. Sorry my hair's a bit fluffy today. Anyway, I'm going to make a healthy, quick and easy satay prawns, so give me a second and I will show you how to make it. Okay, so I've got these little cocktail prawns. I'm not sure if you can really see it very well. They've still got their tails on, but they've mostly been peeled, so they're really easy to use because obviously you just cut the tails off like that. Just cut off for you. More. There's nothing worse. I mean, I love prawns, absolutely love them, but there's nothing worse than having to peel like a kilo of prawns. That's always a good workout, I guess. Bit of arm movement. And always, as well, like I get some of my recipes out of cookbooks, but a lot of the times I just come up with flavours I know already work together, and I mean they're really easy to do. Like I also find that it's great to add stuff or take things out of recipes that you love. So find a recipe that you like. If it's too high in fat or whatever, too high in carbs, change it around so that it actually suits your lifestyle now. Okay. Now the prawns are done. Let's get these shells off. Frying pan's already on, so there's a little bit of, I don't use as much oil as I used to, obviously. I have been using the spray, cooking spray. So this one here, can't really see it very well, these cameras are crap. Anyway, that's like an extra virgin olive oil spray. So it's actually the cooking spray, and I think that it actually spreads out a lot easier with less use of it. So you don't need to use as much, which is fantastic. So it's not going to be as bad as what oil would be. And obviously, olive oil still, if you want to use olive oil is still one of the best ones. There are a few other ones out there that are great as well. Okay, so what I'm using, I don't make my own sauce. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to that sometimes. I'll see if I can find it. This is the Master Foods Satay Marinade. Now, there are other brands out there, but I've compared them all, and the Master Foods is actually the lowest in fat. Isn't that bad. So, I mean, obviously, if one of you guys out there watching this and you know how to make a satay sauce that's really yummy, but actually lower in sugar, please let me know. That would be fantastic. I'll just get all this sauce out. So it's literally just put the prawns in. Obviously the green prawns will take us a little bit longer to cook because they're not already cooked. Chuck the marinade on. Coming out a bit slow here. Okay. Let's get a spoon. Alright guys, I should have had this a little bit more prepared. Being this is my first cooking video, you'll just have to bear with me just a little bit. Okay, so just stirring that around a bit, making sure the prawns are covered in the sauce. Get a bit of shell. Now, you can add whatever vegetables you like. Obviously, something like capsicum, carrots, cauliflower, all that kind of stuff will taste great. Even something like, you know, shallots and things as well, just to add a bit more flavour to it would be fine. If you wanted to add a bit more spices to it, I know with satay is obviously a little bit of like a currier kind of flavour. So if you do like spices, make sure you add some more. You know, I find that whether you are trying to lose a lot of weight or a little bit of weight, with all these weight loss programs that are out there these days, you know, I'll get this in my face. What I find is they make you eat stuff that you don't actually enjoy eating, and that's when a lot of people give up. So, you know, the whole point of what I'm doing, my own weight loss program that I'm, trialing and erroring. Hopefully it will be a success at the end, so that other people can do my weight loss program as well. But my point is that, I find that if you experiment with your food, do make things that you really enjoy eating, it's going to be a lifestyle change, not just this crappy diet that you don't enjoy eating any of the food, or you go and pig out later on because the food that you made, you only ate a little bit because you hated it, the taste of it was feral, whatever it is. Eating something that you enjoy is going to be a lot more beneficial for you in the long term than eating something you don't. So definitely try and remember that. Just make sure you experiment with food, find something that you enjoy, make sure that it's low in fat, carbs aren't too high all the time. Don't cut out carbs completely. Don't cut out fat completely. Everything is around, like fat, carbs, sugars, they're all around because, technically we do need them at time to time. Our body does need it all. That's why olive oil is great, because it has got the right amount of saturated fat that you need, not, all this added extra processed stuff that your body just doesn't need at all. Anyway, so yeah, once the prawns are cooked and obviously the sauce is a bit more marinated in through the meat, chuck your veggies on. So I'm just going to go and do a 3-minute microwave steam bag of veggies. It's got broccoli, cauliflower and carrot in it. I know not a lot of choices, but I said this was going to be a really quick and easy meal, so this can be really cooked in less than 10 minutes. And that way you've got no excuse to be saying that, I've got to rush out the door, I've got work or whatever. It's actually a pretty quick meal. So I'll just get the veggies. Sorry, bear with me. Okay. Yeah, the veggies that I love are these ones. Obviously these are in Australia, but I'm sure that every other country would have something similar. These are individual served packets inside, so they are a little bit more dearer than the normal veggies, obviously the normal frozen veggies, but they are so much worth it for people that are obviously working or they're in a hurry for a quick and easy meal. These take 3 minutes only in the microwave and they're perfect. They're steamed veggies, so they're not losing all their vitamins either. So yeah, fantastic. So I'll chuck it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Okay, so the veggies are cooked. As you can see, there's a little bit of water still left in them. I drained most of it out because it is obviously a steam bag. So just drain all the water out. It's not very nice taste adding to this, so open it up and chuck them into the prawns, sorry. And you can always have rice with it as well. Only obviously half a cup of rice or something would be quite enough. That's if you wanted to do that. You're quite able to do it. The only reason why I'm not doing that myself today is because I'm on a thing where I call it a carb cycle. So what I do is actually have, one day with some carbs, the next day I don't do carbs. I find that obviously with veggies there's carbs in it, but the starchy carbs, like rice and potato and bread and stuff, I only have them every second day. So yeah, I do find that it helps a lot. But yeah, definitely, if it was a starchy carb day for me, I would be having rice with it as well. So that's it. I'll just get the can to show you a bit more. How yummy does that look? It looks so delicious. And it smells great and it even tastes even better. So yeah, for that, it looks like a huge meal, and it pretty much is. It will fill you up until your next meal that you're meant to have, which is going to be in about 2.5 to 3 hours.